What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video here on EMKWAN Reviews with me, EMKWAN. First of all, before I continue with this video, I'm gonna apologize in advance about the sound. I'm not filming in my normal location at home. I'm actually out and about, so I'm filming pretty much where I can. The only reason I'm filming today is because I've got my blue suit on and it matches the Rolex that I'm gonna be talking about, which is actually not the Batgirl, it's the Batman. And let me explain in this video. Before I get into today's video, if you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you're notified whenever videos like this go live. Now in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about two things. Number one, how I achieved this look, because I'm sure a lot of you are going to be wondering and asking. And number two, my thoughts on the BLNR on a Jubilee bracelet. Now granted, this isn't the current Batgirl. This is actually my older reference 116710 BLNR. This should actually come on the Oyster bracelet with the polished center links. But what I've done is, and how I've achieved this look, is taken it off the bracelet, the Oyster bracelet, sourced a Rolex Super Jubilee bracelet, which for those of you that are interested in getting this is a reference 63600. And then combining that with spring bars that might go on the 36mm Datejust to attach it to the case. And that's how I've achieved this look. Couple of things to note, you're going to need those spring bars. I tried to experiment with the spring bars that should go with the Oyster bracelet. They won't work. You're gonna need actually smaller spring bars to achieve this look, so do be aware of that. The other thing is that the Super Jubilee bracelet will not have the quick adjustments, which is actually something that I miss. I have a very small collection of watches, and out of that, despite what the internet might think, I actually only have two Rolex watches, a Datejust 41 and a Rolex Batman 116710 BLNR. Ever since I got the Datejust, I found a complete newfound love for the Jubilee bracelet. Not only does it look quintessentially Rolex and sophisticated, it is also the most comfortable bracelet I have ever experienced. And I couldn't help but wonder when Rolex announced this new version at Baselworld 2019, whether or not I should actually consider flipping my Rolex Batman for a Rolex Batgirl with the Super Jubilee bracelet. As with a lot of things Rolex related, despite how much contacts or how many people you might know, getting one at retail is incredibly difficult. Just a ridiculously long waiting list if there is one, and I'm slightly impatient, so I was searching the internet and I found a couple of people suggesting or doing this modification essentially to their watch, and I couldn't help but try it out for myself. So I'm glad I've done that now, because having worn this particular watch on the Jubilee bracelet, it looks very nice. I still like the look of it. It feels incredibly comfortable, but I don't know why. I can't move away from the fact that I do feel deep down, the more that I wear it, the more that I think about it, the Batman actually looks better on an Oyster bracelet. You can't come to that conclusion until you've A, either handled one, or B, spent some time kind of, getting to something which is as close to it as possible, which in this case certainly is. I don't know, I mean, I'd love to know what you think about this. I know the internet is completely open to this idea that perhaps the Mark I, the original Batman, looks better on the Oyster bracelet than the Batgirl, which is on the Jubilee bracelet, but I'd love to know your thoughts. I mean, it's really up to a personal preference and taste. If you want to get the Batman officially from Rolex, an authorized dealer, that's no longer going to be possible. Your only option is to get a GMT Master 2 in a blue and a black in a Jubilee bracelet, or the Pepsi in a Jubilee bracelet. And I think Rolex have done this essentially to differentiate the GMT Master range from the Submariner range, and I think it's a wise thing to do. The original GMT, when it launched, for most people that don't know, actually came on a Jubilee bracelet, and that was done precisely to make it different, or appear different, to the Submariner Oyster bracelet. So I think Rolex are going back to that kind of tradition. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I'm wearing it, I'm enjoying it, it's a little different for me. It's always nice to swap up your watch with straps or, new bracelets. And I think I'll have this on here for a while, but I'm glad I did this, because now I found a newfound love for the Oyster bracelet. Want to see more video content related to watches and Rolex watches? Then do subscribe and check out one of the playlists on the side. That's it from me for now. I will see you in the next video. Until then, I'm EMKWAN with the BATGIRL. Peace and blessings.